What's going on, guys? So today we're talking about something really dumb. So recently, Twitch decided to go really woke on us, and they decided to remove the phrase blind playthrough from their catalog for no reason, to appease to an apparent crowd that was asking for them to remove the phrase blind playthrough because it's offensive to blind people. Now, if you're really confused about what I just said and why this whole thing is going down, so am I. 2020 is a really strange year. A lot of weird things have been going on. Recently a Russian YouTuber just killed his girlfriend, but now we have Twitch, removing blind playthrough because it's offensive. Now, to anyone who doesn't understand what a blind playthrough is, I shall explain it to you now. A blind playthrough refers to people playing video games for the first time where they are blind to what happens in a game and react to the story as it unfolds. In Twitch terms, essentially you're watching a person play a certain game for the first time. And if you still don't get it, it's your average Let's Player. Oh my god! So pretty much where this whole situation goes on, of course, it always happens on Twitter. So Twitch pretty much just came out of nowhere and deleted it. It was like, yeah, this is offensive towards blind people. So, yeah, it's been deleted. And there was this one person on Twitter who actually works at Twitch was like, yeah, good for Twitch, blind playthrough is really offensive, it's really offensive towards blind people. And yeah, she did get a lot of flack for it. There were a lot of replies. So let's go read some of those glorious replies, won't we? Here's the original tweet for all this. Happy to see Twitch has listened to everyone who shared feedback and removed the blind playthrough tag to encourage more inclusive language for our community. You can still use first playthrough or opt to use it in combination with no spoilers for the same sentiment. My first question is, are you even blind? Because if you're not, then why are you offended by this? I don't understand why it must be with these people in cancel culture. They're not even part of the specific group that they are trying to help, but they're getting offended on behalf of that group because they want to go to bed at night and think to themselves, you know what, I did a lot by removing blind playthrough, even though it had really nothing to do with being offensive whatsoever, and it's just a term that people use to show they're a noob at video games. Yay. Luckily, this next guy just personifies every emotion that I'm feeling about this whole situation. People are offended by literally everything these days. Yeah, that pretty much sums it all up. Good night. No, but seriously, this guy has a huge point. We can't go a single day without somebody getting canceled for the dumbest reasons possible. We saw Jacksepticeye was getting canceled earlier because, he said a joke on Twitter. We saw, Aunt Jemima's pancakes got twiddled. Did I just say twiddled? Okay, Aunt Jemima's pancakes got canceled because there's a black woman on the cover, but we can't go a single day without just being offended by something that doesn't affect anyone anywhere. No, this was always offensive. It's only just got to the point where people feel safe speaking up about things that are offensive because in the past, they'd end up dead. The only thing that's ending up dead around here is you with that 111 to 3 ratio. Oh my god. Alright, bro, here's the thing. This is not offensive. No matter what anyone tries to say, this is not offensive. The whole thing with blind playthrough is you're talking about someone who hasn't played that video game before and is experiencing it for the first time. That's what a blind playthrough is. This is about a corporation encouraging language, not about policing speech, which is what we'd rather have happen, right? When we associate the word blind with experiencing something for the first time, it can make people feel some kind of way. What are you talking about? What do you mean that when you say blind playthrough, blind people feel a certain type of way? What, maybe because they don't understand what you're actually talking about and they don't know what a blind playthrough is in internet terms? Or they're just wondering what you're talking about. I swear, these people will come up with the weirdest responses to these tweets. Still doesn't stop them getting sent to the shadow realm with that 35-to-1 ratio, though. I'm happy to see Twitch following through on promises to address resolving issues and concerns from the disability community. It's just the beginning. How do you have a problem with the phrasing blind playthrough? And what do you mean it's just the beginning? Well, we're going to get through playthrough. We're going to have to remove the playthrough because there are some people who can't actually play. Like, what are we supposed to do? What Twitch could have done to support us visually impaired peeps: added a second audio track for chat TTS, chat text and emote settings, bold/high contrast themes. Things Twitch did. Remove the blind playthrough tag. Like, this all sums it up there in like that one tweet. Twitch, you did nothing. You didn't do anything to help anyone. All you did was just be petty and just kneel down before two other people who got mad on the internet. You get nothing! Thank God there are people on the internet, though, who understand and have rational thoughts. The blind playthrough tag got removed on Twitch because it's apparently offensive. Hope they remove walkthroughs soon enough because I'm in a wheelchair and quite frankly, that's got me crying every night. See, Twitch, now that you've done this, these people are going to keep coming after you because they know you're just going to give them what they want. They want that satisfaction of them bending you to their will. And this guy brings up a very good point. Now we're going to have to cancel walkthroughs because some people out there can't walk. So, boom, now you got no more walkthroughs. Now we're going to call it video gaming. Well, that's not very fun, is it? So are we going to have to come up with our own brand new term, and then soon people are going to find a way that cancels that because somehow it's offensive towards somebody else? This is why these people and these companies really should not bend the knee to these people who just want to make you kneel before them because they're going to act all petty and they're going to act a victim and they're just going to be like, but this is offensive because of this thing. If it's already set in motion, don't care. Like, just don't care. If it's already set in motion, unless it really gets to the point where it's like really affecting you, that's when it happens. So just don't care because there's always going to be people out there who are going to criticize you. Trust me, I got 100 subscribers. I've been criticized. My most popular video, I think it got like 18,000 views. I made that video 2 or 3 days ago. That video, that liked dislike thing, that video got me a bunch of subscribers, which I'm really thankful for. But like to dislike, it has like 90 dislikes to like 70 likes. That's still pretty good, but at the same time, I still had to see what I did wrong and fix it. Because what I did wrong in the video is I said something that I really shouldn't have said, so I actually had to immediately fix it. It wasn't something that I said, I said something really dumb about blind playthroughs, and suddenly everyone fucking dislikes the video because blind playthroughs are offensive. Hey Twitch, I've heard about you taking out blind playthrough because it's ableist language. That's great, let's keep going. I'm assuming you'll change the name Twitch now because it's ableist towards people like me who suffer from myoclonic jerks and twitches. I'll wait. Now, it sucks that this person has to suffer from that, but I'm fairly sure they're being satire in the situation, but if they're not, see, Twitch, this is what you've done. Now they're going to start coming after you for your name, for the things that you have on your platform, the people you allow on your platform. They're going to start attacking other Twitch streamers. They're going to attack your business model. They're going to attack everything about you. Because now you just presented your butt to everybody on Twitter. Now they're going to proceed to anal fuck you until, they can get what they want out of you. And that is so that everything is perfect. It includes everyone. And, that's a great sounding thing, but it's really not that great because suddenly you start realizing, these people are taking it to the extreme. Removing the blind playthrough tag from Twitch might be on the same level as this campaign from the MLB, because at the end of the day, it's completely pointless. Hi, to respond to this, I'm a blind streamer who uses Twitch and was not asked for feedback. I am not offended by blind playthrough, but I am offended this is giving false narrative to the blind/vi people. Once again, we are being overlooked and words are being put in mouths. See, Twitch, now what you've done is that you haven't helped anybody, like I said before, but all you've done is actually alienate people and, again, give others what they want, just bending you to their will. Would you always just alienate everyone? Maybe some people who were blind were offended, but everyone else who was blind on your platform has now been alienated to the point where, they're seen as they're being offended by this when they're even not, and you're just shoving words in their mouths that they haven't even said. So at the end of all this, what can I conclude? The conclusion I can conclude to is, after saying conclude, a couple conclusions more. After what I'm going to conclude to is that, Twitch is fucking dumb. Like, why? Why would you even do this? You have so many run-ins, which is not handling situations correctly. The fucking deer girl, which I still can't get over. The horrible use of DMCA. I had a really bad take earlier about the whole DMCA guideline thing. But, I had a bad take. But, you're handling it terribly and just making people delete this. So it really shows that Twitch, you really suck as a platform. You really got to get it together, or else you're going to really start losing a lot of people, and you're going to end up like Mixer. Well, I think that'll be for me, guys. Thank you all for watching. And one last thing I want to say thank you all to the 100 people who have subscribed to my channel. I started this channel, it mainly started commentaries about 2 or 3 months ago, and it's crazy how fucking quickly this whole channel has grown. I've been working so hard to get this going, and luckily it seems that I've gotten it going, and I want to thank you all so much for subscribing. You guys mean a lot to me, but I think that'll be for me, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you liked it, make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on my social medias in the description below. Make sure to go comment your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.